biggest challenge defensively is?
I mean, they're just a tough team. You know, they're gonna go after every loose ball. They're not gonna quit on any possessions. I feel like they're very well rounded too. So we have to come out strong defensively against them.
I think we just have to be very intentional on the offensive end, taking care of the ball, and then playing to our strengths.
Both of you are new to this team this year. Talk about the process of, I mean, you can practice all summer, play, but I mean, it's game that really gives you the opportunity to get to know exactly what people are like.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the process and how long it takes for you to really become the best version of yourself with a new team.
I think the process is ongoing for everybody on the team. We get a new coaching staff, new players. So I think we're learning each other really well. I think the process is coming along great, as you can see, to the start of our season. So personally, I think the process is it's hitting like an exponential growth type of curve right now.
Science gal.
Yeah, a little math.
That's what you need to get the grad student in here. Yeah, kind of building off that. I mean, it takes a while to build chemistry with everyone, and I feel like every game we get a little bit better on that. You know, we get a couple more passes that weren't going through before. Screens hit a little different. Defensive rotations have looked a lot better. So I think the more we play with each other, the better we're going to look.
For you, Sophie, in particular, I mean, it's one thing to practice again, but it's another thing to play. And in terms of meaningful game minutes, you'd have to go back to high school. How long, I mean, are we starting to see you, I guess, as that, you know what I mean? I mean, it takes a while to get back into the flow of things. I mean, how long has it taken in your mind to get to that point where you feel really comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, I think with every game I feel more and more comfortable on the court. I mean, again, you go back to that chemistry. My position relies on the guards a lot, so just kind of, you know, building those connections with each one helps. And then defensively, just, you know, you kind of have to move your feet a little bit faster than in high school, and so getting used to that again.
Anything else, guys?
Janay, what attracted you to Minnesota when you hit the portal? And I'm sure you heard from a lot of schools. Why'd you end up here?
You know, the team, the coaching staff. I played against Don, so being able to come play for her, you can't like make it draw it up any different.
What was it about her teams then that attracted you to come play for her? What was it about her that you wanted to
So when we played against her, she had like a very intricate game plan against us. And you could tell that her players like really bought into that. And so I wanted to come play for a mastermind like that.
Alrighty, we good? Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Question about Sophie. I mean, when you really think about it in terms of quality minutes in a game, it's been since high school since she really had that. In your opinion, how long does it take? I mean, for all the practicing, there's nothing like game action. How long does it take to scrape off the rust of 2+ years of not getting time?
I think she's doing a great job. I don't really know how to answer that exactly, but I believe she really understands the game at a high level. I know we talked about that after the last game. She asks very good questions. She understands when to do different things. Now it's a matter of getting enough game experience. You know, and I think in the last game we were very pointed in trying to get the ball inside more than we had in the previous game or games. Did we make good decisions or the best decisions with it every time? No. Whether it was our primary post kid, whether it was a perimeter kid, we did not. But it's all a process, you know. And so first of all, we have to put ourselves in positions to get it there. Then we have to be able to see the kid. Then we have to be able to deliver the pass. Then we have to be able to make the catch. Then we have to be able to make the next decision. Then we have to know what to do once the ball is inside and how to move. So there's a lot that goes into it, and we're improving in those areas. And that's not just one player and how she catches it, but the whole part of it to get to that point.
I mean, if I remember correctly, your really good South Dakota team with Hannah puts a lot of decision-making responsibility on the post, doesn't it?
We do. With what we try to do within our motion offense is come down the court and attack the paint. Move the ball, If we attack the paint well, it doesn't mean we have to throw it in there, but if we have someone attacking the rim, running there, even if we don't throw it there, sometimes that kind of softens the defense and that opens other things up. And so our whole mentality is really we want to attack the paint, then we want to open the lane, then we want to attack the paint again, then we want to open the lane. And how can we do that? We can do it with a lot of different players attacking the paint, by flashing there, cutting there, posting there. We can do it by driving there. But that takes time to figure out the rhythm and the flow, and then teams play you differently, and so then how do you have to adjust your offense to get different things? And that, again, it takes time and experience and recognition, and then the ability to make all the plays that you need to make it look like it's effective and it's efficient.
What's the key to not fouling on defense at the clip that you guys have been?
I feel like this is a trap question if there ever was one, but I really believe that we have to be intentional about making them score over the top of us. We have decent length. I'm not saying that we're the tallest team of all time, because we're not, but we have decent length, and we need to trust that it's challenging to score over it. Now, good players still can score over the top of it, and so then you want to make sure that they're not getting that deep in the lane. So I think it's a matter of we want to be really, really active and understanding when to be active and how to do that, and then be intentional to not put ourselves in a position where we're bailing people out or whatever the case is. We don't want to put teams at the free throw line very often.